Hello and welcome to the first race of the IVRC MWC season here on the IVRC YouTube channel. 30 minutes plus one lap in these V10 Judd ADJ cars. Christian Alvarez put the car on pole position. He will start in front of Felix Kims. Third is Kay Lumen. Fourth was Gabriel Prado. Fifth was Sven Arne Andersen, who we see on track here in his JGL Bank car. And sixth is Martin Fiala. 3 JGL Bank cars and 3 Shadow Racing cars. In 4 seconds the session is over, and it seems like only Sven Arne Andersen is on track right now. Double pole position for the Shadow Racing cars before the first JGL Bank car, Kay Lumen, the reigning champion, regardless of whether you see this as the follow-up season of the M3C or only the MWC. He won both, and he will want to win this as well. The cars start lining up. We see it in the distance. We're positioned in turn 1. We can still see some cars in the pit. The lights go on, and it's lights out, and away we go. Looks like a good start from... Oh, Kay Lumen breaks into corner 1, takes the lead. Kay Lumen in the lead. Looks like, I think that's Christian Alvarez, I want to say, in second. Oh, they are going 3 wide. 2 wide. No chicane. Lumen, Kims, Prado, Alvarez, Andersen, and then Fiala. And Felix Kims takes the lead in his Shadow Racing car. But he's closely followed by Kay Lumen. Oh, Alvarez hit the wall in the background. Lost some time. Martin Fiala a bit far away, 3.3. Oh, and that looks like Kims touched the wall slightly. Alvarez going very wide in the background, and he seems to struggle a bit to keep the car on track right now. In the background, attack from Prado against Lumen. Can he succeed? And Prado goes past Lumen into second place. Kim's done a mistake. What has Felix Kim's done? Oh, he took the wrong track design. What an unfortunate error here. It's now down in last place. Prado now leads in front of Lumen. In the background we see Anderson and Fiala fighting for P4 now. Kim seemed to struggle with the car. I think he will have to pit right now. Yes, Kim's comes into the pits. Will be down a lot. Oh, and we come right back for the attack of Lumen against Prado. And K Lumen retakes the lead now. In the background we see Fiala going past Anderson. Can K Lumen now build up a bit of a gap to Prado? Anderson has lost a lot of time. We see him in the battle with Fiala and spins the car around under acceleration. Kim still in the pits, looks like a long pit stop. Meanwhile, K Lumen with the fastest lap of the race. Here we are with Prado, who is roughly a second in front of his teammate Christian Alvarez. Another fastest lap by K Lumen, while Christian Alvarez is getting close to Gabriel Prado for second position. Remember, the two are teammates for Shadow Racing. But there are no team championships, so they can freely fight if they want. Alvarez is close on the long straight, goes next to him. Can he make the overtake? Yes, he can! Alvarez takes second position. Oh, and Alvarez goes on the grass and spins out into the wall. And he falls down to 4th position. How much damage does Alvarez have? Martin Fiala now already on the podium position. Looks like Alvarez is not struggling too much with damage here. Alvarez is close again, and Alvarez goes next to Fiala. They're running down the long straight into the right-hander, and Alvarez takes P3 again. Oh, Fiala is looking for a counter-attack. Alvarez lags a little bit, which opens the door for Fiala. This was the place where Alvarez spun out a lap earlier, I think, but Alvarez can keep the 3rd place for now. Back on the start-finish straight. Can Fiala look for an attack? That looked wild by Alvarez. Oh, and Fiala did a mistake. Oh, in the long right left-hander, where we already saw Anderson spin. He spun out too. Now the field is spread a little bit. Here we see K. Lumen, who leads the race and now sets a new fastest lap of the race. And Alvarez is getting closer to Prado again for 2nd place, and Prado looks a little bit wild on the exit of turn 1. Again touches the grass slightly. Slipstream for Alvarez, which looks to be good on this track. Attack from Alvarez? No, he doesn't fully send it, sends it back, so to speak. But the two shadow racing cars are getting close to each other. Oh, Alvarez touches the wall, goes a bit wildly there in the last turn. This could enable Prado to keep the lead for another couple of corners before the slipstream kicks in on the long straight again. Now through the fast Kings, not the last Kings. Oh, and Alvarez is right up his gearbox. Oh, and he goes on the grass. Very aggressively tries Alvarez to overtake and goes on the grass and destroys potentially his chances to actually attack into this corner. Oh, and there's a drive-through penalty for Christian Alvarez. This is now the worst case scenario for the Venezuelan. He will lose a couple of positions due to it now. I assume he will come out in 5th position. Goes to the pits now. There goes Fiala past him. There comes Anderson through the last corner. Goes past him as well. Where is Kims? Kims is a lap down due to his accident. Alvarez now down in 5th position. Half of the race is over. And we go to the race leader for now, Kay Lumen, who leads this race comfortably. Oh, and mistake by Prado, and he loses his third position. Martin Fiala moves up into second position. Can Fiala now pull a gap to Prado? Yes, he can. It's over a second already. And we're back with the leader of the race, K. Lumen, after lap 2, when Felix Kims was confused about which track configuration is driven, has looked absolutely dominating in this race. Looks like Alvarez had to pit and is now, yeah, still in 5th, but also a whole lap down. Let's try to see and find out why he had to pit. Did he have damage? Did he damage the car somewhere? Doesn't necessarily look like that. Maybe just did it based on the fact that the car wasn't running very good anymore. Back to the leader, who is dominating the race so far. And the timer is over. K. Lumen goes across the line. We are now in the last lap of the race, while we see Felix Kims in the pits again for a second time. Looks like K. Lumen will comfortably win this race. Meanwhile, the time monitor says that Prado against Anderson for the third place is getting close, but we have to stay with the leader to see him go through, even though that looked like he was going a bit slow here. Last turn, and K. Lumen will start off the season with a win in Watkins Glen at his home Grand Prix. Martin Fiala started in last position, will finish in second place. And now here we are in the final stages of the battle for the last podium spot. It's Prado against Anderson. Anderson is close. 2 more corners. Left hand corner. Prado keeps in front. Last turn. No attack from Anderson. Acceleration. Can Anderson move past? No, Prado keeps third place. Fourth is Anderson. Alvarez fifth. And Felix Kims finishes in 6th place. 2 laps down at the end. No winners interview for today. And with that, we end today's coverage. See you next time, next week. Goodbye.